Peru news today. All you need to know about Peru. Restaurant review. Las Bolena TeaRoom restaurant. Offering intimacy along with a romantic charm. Las Bolena isn't just about tea and finger sandwiches. Did somebody say Italian cheesesteak sandwich? There are a variety of decent places to enjoy tea here in Lima, but none of them quite like Las Bolena TeaRoom restaurant. As I strolled into Las Bolena for the first time at the end of March, I was immediately transported into another world in this restored home. Everything from the crystal chandeliers, the floral wallpaper, restored antique furniture down to the displayed collections of antique tea and china sets made me feel like I was entering a European tea room. The waitstaff all don more formal black and white attire as well, which adds to this elegance. Besides the interiors of Las Bolena, additional seating can be found in their charming outdoor garden area for approximately 10 people. An outdoor covered patio is currently in the construction stages, which will eventually allow for more seating. Heating lamps will be available when the weather gets chilly. The co-owners and dynamic duo of Las Bolena are Ana Lucia Cornejo and her brother, Alvaro Cornejo. The original innovative concept and creation of Las Bolena came from Ana Lucia, who had previously studied hotel and tourism and worked in Europe for several years. She always had the idea in the back of her mind of opening up a European-style traditional tea room. Many of the feminine and sentimental touches throughout the restaurant come from Ana Lucia. I was especially charmed that Ana Lucia incorporates and displays many of her grandmother's tea and china sets. The name of the restaurant was inspired by the grandeur and extravagance of the 16th century aristocrats and sisters, Mary and Anne Boleyn. Photo. Amara Photos. Alvaro Cornejo received his culinary training at the Cordon Bleu in Lima and has previously worked as a chef at the Costa Verde restaurant in Lima, as well as the prestigious European-style Ritz-Carlton in Naples, Florida. The versatile menu that Alvaro has created and executed is exceptional. It is full of European-style options and international selections: French, Italian, Peruvian, American, British, Mediterranean. I was so very pleased to see properly prepared croque monsieur and croque madame sandwiches, scones, chateaubriand, etc. We began our experience at Las Bolena with a couple beverages to quench our thirst on this balmy March day. The gin and tea was extremely refreshing. The combination of Bombay Sapphire Gin, tonic and Grandma's Garden Tea, a fruit tea with strawberry, blackberries, raspberries, raisins, apple and flowers, along with the addition of pomegranate seeds, was a surprisingly delicious concoction. We also enjoyed an iced tea prepared with a rooibos organic tea from South Africa. You have the option of sweetened or unsweetened iced teas. Photo. Amara Photos. The Royal Tea 38 Sols is very popular at Las Bolena. The three-tiered elegant stand arrives with an assortment of 3 finger sandwiches, 2 scones and 3 mini desserts along with your personal pot of tea. Currently Las Bolena has a varied selection of 29 teas, with the intention of increasing their selection in the very near future. On this particular day our sandwiches were a chicken salad sandwich, a mini croque monsieur and a mini open-faced beef carpaccio sandwich accented with diced onions, capers and watercress. Our plump scones were filled with a generous amount of strawberry marmalade along with a fluffy whipping cream and mascarpone cheese combination. I was very pleased with the texture and flavor of these scones. Many times scones can be overly dry, but these were not. The top tier held 3 distinct petit desserts, lacuma and chocolate tart combination, a macaroon, and a mini lemon tart, which were beautiful to look at and delicious. Photo. Amara Photos. The Grand Royal Tea 44 Sols is also available and offers the same options as the Royal Tea, as well as 1 glass of champagne. If you are not in the mood for this much food, you may want to try the Gourmand 25 Sols menu option, which includes a cup of tea or coffee and 4 mini desserts. The Royal and Grand Royal Teas are available all day. The Paicha Red Coat 39 Sols was an option from the main dishes, 7 options available, and arrived with a generous portion of Paicha, freshwater fish from the Amazon River, which had a red quinoa crust on one side and was served on top of a bed of assorted sautéed Asian vegetables. This dish was both flavorful and healthy. We also sampled one of their 10 sandwiches on the menu. The Italian Cheesesteak 24 Sols was served on a baguette with tender slices of beef tenderloin, cheddar cheese and sautéed onions. Satisfying, juicy and delicious. There are 9 other sandwich options to choose from as well. Paicha Red Coat. Photo. Amara Photos. On my return visit to Las Bolena, I ordered the Huevos Benedicto 16 Sols for myself from the breakfast section. 9 options on the Menu. Please note, the breakfast items are available every day. All day. However, English muffins are only available with the Eggs Benedict on Saturdays. A substitute will be made should you order Eggs Benedict on a weekday. I am a lover of Eggs Benedict and I found the 2 eggs to be perfectly poached and served on top of ham and Alvaro's own homemade English muffins. A big component for me with Eggs Benedict is that the hollandaise sauce be the ideal amount of acid from the limes or lemons, not overly salty and creamy. The hollandaise sauce was succulent and divine. This dish was accompanied by a few slices of avocado. My husband ordered the Del Campo Salad, 20 soles, to begin. This salad was a generous combination of mixed greens, roasted chicken, tomatoes, along with a grilled zucchini and eggplant accompanied by a light dressing. 7 other salad options are available. Italian cheesesteak sandwich photo. Amara photos. We also shared 2 sandwiches. The Yo Famoso, 17 soles. A combination of Dambo cheese, jam and depes, smoked ham, served on a grilled ciabatta with a generous slathering of house mayo, and a creamy ricotta sauce was outstanding. My personal favorite was the jalapeno popper sandwich, 24 soles. This somewhat unusual and decadent sandwich unites cream cheese, provolone, crunchy bacon, and jalapenos together under a grilled focaccia bread and a drizzle of a sweet Thai chili sauce. Quite possibly I adored this sandwich because it reminded me of being back in the USA where on many occasions I have eaten jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese, wrapped in bacon and then grilled at many a barbecue. This combination is so incredible. It's obvious that a few of the menu options have been influenced by Alvaro's time working and living in the United States. As I mentioned earlier, I visited Las Bolena on 2 occasions. Once representing living in Peru on a peaceful Wednesday afternoon with the restaurant not quite half full, and the second time on a Saturday afternoon with my husband. The second time was a full house at Las Bolena. We waited for a few short minutes before we could be seated. One of the rooms was filled with a large group of teenage daughters at one table and their mothers at another. We were able to be seated in the other dining area, which was considerably more peaceful with 4 couples. It was a more conversation-friendly area, though only open for about 2 months. Word of mouth has spread, and especially on some evenings you will find a waiting line. It would be advisable to make a reservation on the busier days such as Thursday, Friday and Saturday just to be on the safe side. When people think of a tea room, many think this caters mostly to women. Las Bolena is definitely bringing in the women, but also couples on a date, families, etc. I feel its appeal reaches many different customer bases. I found Las Bolena to be both elegant and casual at the same time. Don't be in a rush at Las Bolena. Its intimacy and somewhat romantic charm should be enjoyed along with the delicious food and drink, which is served on the gorgeous china. Las Bolena is pleasing to the eye and palate. Las Bolena TeaRoom and Restaurant Ave. Reducto 1290. Miraflores. Phone. 683-2493. Capacity. Approx. 40 inside approx. 10 in the garden. Facebook. www.lasbolena.com. Pay. Enforcer vid lasbolena.com. Pay. Hours. Monday, Friday. 12:00 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Saturday. 9:00 a.m. -10:30 p.m. Closed Sunday. Breakfast. 11 to 18 soles. Starters. 17 to 26 soles. Salads. Quiche. 8 to 25 soles. Sandwiches. 17 to 28 soles. Main dishes: beef, pasta, fish. 22 to 48 soles. Desserts. 4 to 24 soles. Beverages. 6 to 13 soles. Royalty. 38 soles. Grand Royalty. 44 soles. Full bar, plus wine and beer. Wine. 90 to 200 soles. Visit at www.perunestoday.com. Also follow on Facebook and Twitter.